Hey Hammerheads, today I licked the rust off my table saw. Hey Hammerheads, welcome back to another episode of Grunt Build. Today I'm going to be cleaning off the rust that's on my table saw. I bought this at auction up in Pennsylvania a couple months ago, and it was an incredible deal. I couldn't believe that they were actually getting rid of it. It's a 3 horsepower Grizzly shop model table saw. And so what happened on the way home was it got caught in the rain, and so it's developed this rust. And I've been looking to clean it for some time because here in the shop I want everything to kind of look nice and neat, and we need a good surface to work on. And one of the things about rust is you don't want it on there not only for appearance sake, but it doesn't give you a good surface to slide your work upon. So I've got some stuff here that's going to help me clean it, and we're going to go step by step to clean all these surfaces in between the cracks and make the surface look really pretty. Thank you guys for joining me at Grunt Build. Hit the GB in the little corner to subscribe. Leave me a like or a comment. We're going to get started here. It's going to be a while. Cleaning your table saw or any other shop tool that has rust on it, this is cast iron. So you want to clean it in a manner that's not going to blemish or damage the surface. So mineral spirits helps take off all the rust. It dissolves it and into paper towels. And then we're going to be using synthetic wool because of the properties within it. It's not going to create these deep gouges in your work surface. The things like sandpaper and some of the other like steel wools, 00, even though they're really fine, what they tend to do is that you can start to put little gouges in your table saw, and we want to make things as precise as possible. So I'm actually going to be using 000 synthetic steel wool by 3M. This is mineral spirits by that company Bar, and then this is a new product that I just discovered. It's called Glide Coat by Bostik. And what Glide Coat is after I'm done cleaning all the surfaces and everything, and I get it to where I want it, I spray this onto the top of the table and clean it off. And it protects the surface, gives it a nice even area to work on, but it also leaves it a little bit slick without allowing like rust. So sometimes you see people using wax, and that's a great method, but I think I want to try this because I don't want the wax to dry up and get on my work and as it goes over my table saw. So yeah, that's what we're going to be using today, and let you know how it works out. So one of the things that I'm noticing about when I'm taking off the rust, it's coming off very easily. There's still some marks that are going to require some elbow grease, but we're going to get down into that. And the reason why I'm not using navel jelly is because navel jelly actually converts rust into something else. And that wouldn't be a great display for our table because we need that even surface. So all the rust that would be here would just create these little bumps. And so yeah, navel jelly is great for like outdoor material, like shed roofs and stuff like that, or like a gate or something. But as far as precision tools, you definitely don't want to use navel jelly on here. And that we're doing is just taking the paper towels and wiping off some of the excess as we go along, see where we need to hit, and we'll get it run and all nice and pretty. off most of the rust, but I wanted to point out something about the motion that I'm using. Is that some spots I've done a circular pattern, you know, that whole wax on, wax off. But with a table saw, since you're going in this direction, you want to maintain, like, and there is a grain in metal, just like wood. There's a tiny, if not very small, molecular grain. But over time, when you're running material across the top of the table saw, you'll create these beds of scratches and whatnot. And so just to minimize that, I'm not going to use a circular motion. I'm going to keep going in this motion as much as I possibly can to create that consistent flow over top the table. The difference in before and after is absolutely, truly remarkable. You can see that all the rust has been kind of taken off. And I have a nice smooth surface. And with the new glide coat, it's leaving this nice satin finish that I can just slide my hand very effortlessly behind. So that wraps up for the cleaning, and now we're just gonna put everything back. All right, Hammerheads, we're all wrapped up for the day. The table's nice and clean. We've got some more exciting projects coming up on your way. So stay tuned. We're gonna get ready to build an industrial style shelf, one of my first projects here at Grunt Build, and we're looking a lot forward to it. So stay tuned and we'll see you soon.